What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, JDS Outdoors in the Ranger build. So as you can see behind me, we got the blue one moved in the garage. And since the last video I made, a couple things were brought to my attention that I really, didn't pay no attention to about the Rangers. Initially, I wanted to take this body off and put the green body on this frame because this is a four-wheel drive truck. A couple concerns that I had with this truck is one, they tore out most of the four-wheel drive components, so I'd have to go get those. Not a big deal. But what was brought to my attention and I didn't think about was the cab mounts. Being that this is an extended cab, the other one's a regular cab, the cab mounts are not in the same place. Also, which I think is really weird, these trucks don't have the same wheelbase. I did not know that there was a wheelbase 5 inches longer than the other one on these trucks. I guess I was a little lost for words there. But so this one is longer than the green one. And I kind of want to keep it short. I don't want to be messing too much with changing too many things. And so yeah, I think what we're gonna end up doing is just pulling the motor out of this, scrapping the rest of the truck, and putting the motor in the green one. It's gonna suck a little bit because this one's got new upper control arms, new ball joints. That's really it. Oh, and shocks. It's got shocks on the front that are brand new. But I think I can pull the shocks out and put them in the green truck. But I'll show you what I was talking about, the four-wheel drive stuff getting tore apart. So for starters, this truck's missing the hubs. Go around the front here. And it's got that CV shaft there. But it's missing that one. And you can see the nice new shocks right there. And the new upper control arms and ball joints. But the other truck's got some new stuff on it too. It's got new calipers, new brake lines, new rotors. That's another thing with this one. The back drums leak that brake cylinder inside the drums is leaking. So that's got to get done. I mean, both trucks need work. But I really don't want to be trying to align cab mounts welded on the frames, meaning that neither of these frames are very pretty. You got a lot of surface rust. And you can see on this core support, there's junk on this truck. Went to the junkyard today to go get another one. Come to find out they are riveted or spot welded in place. They don't bolt on, so we'll see what comes about with that. But so far, I've sold the seats, so I got to drive it with that little footstool there. But I'm going to sell all the parts that I possibly can off of this to get some of my money back and put it in the green truck. One thing that is going to go in the green truck is this hood. This hood is in a lot better shape than the green truck's hood. So we'll be slapping that on. But let's pop this sucker up real quick. Went and got a new battery. That way I could start this sucker up without having it to sit on the bumper like the last video. And this guy that had this truck before, he kind of did some messed up things. Like, you got some random spark plug wire there. This motor should still work just fine. Might have to change a couple things on it, but we'll get her to work. Anyways, time to start removing some crap, getting it out of the way so we can pull this cute little V6 out of this truck and drop it in the green truck. Got the old radiator draining. Pulling all that fluid out of there so we can start disconnecting some hoses. Got the radiator shroud and the cooling fan removed off of the water pump. The easiest way to remove that is you take a a wrench and you put it on the back of the fan on that nut, and then you take a hammer and you tap on your wrench and you push it this way. If it is being kind of a pain in the butt, then you can take an air hammer on the back of that nut and chisel it going that way, and then that fan should spin right off. I had to hit it 3 times with the hammer, just light to medium taps, and she popped right off. So, a little helpful hint on how to remove your fan. And also, pulling the plug at the bottom, let all the coolant drain out. Got all that fluid drained finally, and also a couple other things unbolted. Oh yeah, motor looks quite different now with all that extra crap off of it. You can see we had one of our 4-legged bushy-tail tree-dwelling friends come leave his nuts behind in here. Hopefully he doesn't want his nuts back, because he ain't getting them. But there's all kinds of room for activities in here. This thing is, this engine's cute. Tons of space in front, should make pulling it out nice. Tons of space on the sides. Got that intake moved off. All the extra wires laid off to the side. She's got a little bit of crud on her, but not to worry. We'll get her cleaned up. I bought some of Walmart's finest engine degreaser, and once we make this thing fly, we'll drag it outside and hose it off after we pick up the nuts here. But yeah, all that's left holding this bad boy in is the transmission bolts and engine mounts. Engine mounts down there. So, not too much longer. This sucker will be out, and then we can move the old rolled over blue truck outside and get the real project in here. So, not going too bad. I did notice that, so this thing's got a ton of plugs on it. And maybe when I pull the engine out of the green truck, if anybody's seriously interested to see pretty much step-by-step how to pull this apart, I got a whole other engine to pull out. I can do that if somebody wants. But all the plugs on this, so you got your fuel injectors right here. And there's a wire harness that runs underneath the intake there, and you cannot reach the injector plugs unless you remove the intake, which I was planning on removing it anyways to get some extra space, and also replace gaskets, which is a good thing. I'm replacing gaskets because if you can see, this gasket's junk, falling apart. I'm planning on replacing pretty much every gasket I possibly can on this engine while it's out, just to make life a little bit easier in the future, because I plan on keeping this Ranger for a while. But I don't know. I change my mind all the time on stuff, but I don't see a reason why I would get rid of it unless I got a really good deal on a manual or something. But whatever. I'm gonna build this thing kind of cool. I got my ideas kind of finalized. Now I just got to put the parts together to make it work. Won't be too bad though. Won't be too bad. And then also, I've come to the realization that Redneck side-by-side is just going to have to wait. Got too much other crap going on right now. So I'm going to have to push it off a little bit. But don't worry. It will at least get attempted, if not finished, this fall when time allows. I do have another couple surprise videos coming up here soon. Some are electric involved. And also another power box video coming up for an awesome little backpacking mini power box. So those will be thrown in all while working on the Ranger project. So if you want to watch any of that stuff, see what the surprise is, feel free to hit subscribe. And I think you got to hit that little bell thingy. I don't know. I'm not too big on how all this stuff works, but you guys are smarter than me. So you know what to do. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, and always, as always, if I can talk, thanks for watching. Little bonus clip for you. I just want to say thanks. Since my last video posted, I made it to 7,000 subscribers. I didn't even think, like I said, when I hit 6,000, didn't think any of this crap was going to happen from some just dumb redneck in his garage working on random crappy trucks and boats and whatever other random stuff I decided to work on. It's kind of cool that people want to see it, see what comes about. But yeah, I got some pretty cool stuff coming. Just waiting for the slow boat from China to deliver my parts, and amongst other things, some other how-tos. So, like I said earlier, thanks for watching.